Hey y'all, hey, what's today? Tuesday, happy Tuesday. How y'all doing? I got off work and it's still a little daylight out, so I came out here to the park to just sit. The weather is really nice out here today. It's been raining. It's overcast now. It's still a little daylight, but it's gonna look like it's gonna rain again. I'm gonna ask my friend, because I didn't come out here last year. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, but it looks like they have several things set up. I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see what I'm talking about here, and this is not even capturing at all. So they must light this stuff up at night, I'm presuming. Anyway, let me turn it around and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Can y'all see? Look like they got a 2022 sign up, and then they got a big old bear up there, and then like when you come around, it's whatever that is, and it's a little bridge thing over there. A pair of ice skates, and they look like they have a couple of booths out here too. I hate to get the sign. I don't know. Oh, that's look like a champagne glass. Right there, the ducks. It's a Christmas tree over there, and that looks like, I guess, the wine bottle with something on it. Yeah, and it's stuff all over there. Like, this stuff is not normally up, so you know, all of those fixtures and stuff. Let me go back out of here. Look at the heart. And, well, just run on past. Look like candy canes over there. There's a house. I don't know what that round thing's supposed to be. And these are like, almost look like Domino's pizza, but it's Domino's right by me. And, yeah. And it looked like a couple of booths out here. So I don't know what this is, you know, they have over here in the park. I'm gonna try to find out what it is, and I'm gonna come out here if, you know, if it's lights up at night. I tried to get some tickets to the Shelby Farms lights, Christmas lights, but they used to let us go any day we wanted to go, but you can only get them through certain days, and I forgot. And when I looked to go back and put it up, today's the last day you could get free tickets, and I put it in. I didn't get a response back, so I'm pretty sure I didn't get the tickets, but I may go out there anyway. I think it's like $10 a car, but I hate to kind of pay that just for me, so I might try to get some people to go with me, you know, some kids, just so we won't have to pay for, you know, going through more than you want to pay for a car full if you're going to drive through the lights, because the show's not that long anyway, but the lights are beautiful and it's nice to see, you know. And they also have like zoo lights. Do they do like the Christmas lights and stuff at the zoo where you are? Anyway, I was, man, I hadn't seen this in a while. Here I go showing y'all something again. Hold on 1 minute. Here come this guy on this unicycle. I hadn't seen a guy ride a unicycle in a long time. Now, I'm finna tape him, y'all. Hold on. Here he come, guys. Here he come. That ain't nothing you just see every day, somebody riding on a unicycle. Okay. Whatever floats his boat. I guess he enjoying himself. Like I say, the weather's real nice. Y'all remember when we were kids, you used to ride your bikes and stuff without helmets. I hadn't been on a bicycle in years. I used to love to ride bikes. Of course, my knees won't even allow me to ride a stationary bike right now, which they are on 10 right now. But anyway, it was sad to hear about Kirstie Alley. Look, because she had been battling colon cancer for a while now, apparently, from what the news said, but she passed away. I received some blessed news. It was a blessing to me on Thursday, something I thought I was going to be done with. And oh y'all, there's no, well, it was too late. They moved by too fast. But they got like Christmas lights on their car, and they were just blinking. I don't know if I had that kind of much energy to be doing all that. You gotta take that stuff off when the year is over with. But anyway, yeah, that was kind of sad. Cheers was one of my favorite shows, and it took me a minute to get accustomed to her, but I did like it. You know, I liked it when Shelley Long was my favorite, and then she came on, and I did eventually just kind of start watching it, you know, and got used to her, you know, after a while with her being on the show. What's the weather like with y'all? Y'all, you know what? I was just sitting here thinking as I was, and I've talked about this before, how in the South, when we were stationed in North Dakota, it wasn't a lot of trees in North Dakota. And so, and Minot, and it wasn't a lot of trees there. You know, it was a different type of landscape. You know, it was a kind of wide open type thing. But in the South, you see a lot of trees, and I love the fall. Now, thankfully, I don't, you know, I got that tree up out of my yard. I'm not big on trees. It was raking up leaves and stuff, but I just marvel at the beauty. As I was riding by, specifically in one area, I saw it was so many leaves on the ground, y'all. But I was looking up at the trees and just seeing the different colors of the leaves in the trees. And you know, you just marvel at the beauty of how God works. And I just say, just like that, probably in the spring, you'll see on the flowering trees, the trees that bloom flowers, and the greenery will come back again, and it just comes back, turns around cyclical, and it's just so beautiful. In the fall, it's so beautiful. In the spring, when they bloom back up all through in the summer. Now, my allergies catch it, but it's just a beautiful thing to see. I don't know what is something, and I know when we were in, I know specifically I talked about this when we were in Las Vegas, and my brother and I were going to the Grand Canyon. We were driving up to the Grand Canyon, and how I marveled at the landscape of all the mountain kind of like rock formations, you know, along the highway, and how beautiful it was. You know, what is some of the things in your area that you're known for as far as, you know, formations are concerned and landscaping is concerned? They must have lights up. Yeah, I see now they have lights up where they built up around that bridge where people be standing to fish all the time. Interesting. Y'all, I heard on the news, right? I heard two things on the news. One, they're talking about criminalizing adultery in Indonesia in 3 years. And the comedian was making a joke talking about he's gonna go in 2 years. And somebody said, you better not stay too long. Well, you shouldn't be committing adultery anyway. You know, get divorced if you're gonna divorce these people and let it go. And so, yeah, they're talking about criminalizing adultery. Do you think that should be something they should do here in America? Criminalize adultery? Maybe people are afraid of doing something, you know, jail time. Maybe they wouldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe they would just divorce people instead of cheating on them. I don't know. I don't know if that's an answer to it, because people commit crimes all the time, not really fearful of, you know, the time doing the crime or doing the time, so to speak. I heard also on the news, now this was a weird one. I mean, it was just weird that this was newsworthy, what they were saying. They were saying that over 100 cars were stolen. That number just stuck with me. Over 100 cars were stolen in Memphis over the weekend, right? And but they only had one person, but they said that person was not, of course, responsible for all the cars that were stolen, but they only had one person they were looking for. Then they went on to say another so many, I think it was in the 20-something number, was broken into. And I was like, there seemed to be a rash of cars being stolen nowadays. There must be a big market for that. And what are they stealing? It was just shocking to me with all the smart stuff and the smart cars and the electronic systems and the kills on these cars, how sometimes when they steal these new cars off these lots, I think that's an inside job. But someone was telling me that you could override that stuff. I don't know how true that is or not, you know, if you can really override it or not. The public works guy keep going back and forth. I imagine it takes a lot of work to get all these lighting fixtures up, you know, at Christmas time. But I'm gonna find out. I guess people come. Oh, I'm sleepy, y'all. I know if I go home and sit down, I'm gonna probably doze off. And I still have, I didn't eat it yesterday. I have those 3 pieces of buffalo fish left, and I'm actually going to fry those because Amber's gonna want some. I'm gonna eat a piece and let her have 2. So I'm gonna fry those tonight, and there's some more greens in there. I'm gonna eat those greens for dinner and let that be at. What y'all having for dinner tonight? Anyway, yeah, like I said, I know when I get somewhere and sit down, I am going to go to sleep probably, because I'm just really kind of drowsy today. My manager came in there, was talking to me, and I was telling him I hadn't had my flu shot yet for the year. Have you all had your flu shot? I need to go and have a flu shot, and I need to also get my COVID booster for the Omicron variant, because when I went to get the booster, she told me to hold out. The pharmacist told me to hold out and wait and not get it right now, just to wait until the Omicron came out, and I never did get back around there to go get it. So yeah, that's something I need to do. I guess a lot of people have the same idea. Some people are coming along, parking and just sitting in their car. And I like to sit out at the park anyway. I love to sit by the water. I hadn't been out to Shelby Farms in a while, and if the weather's nice this weekend, I might get out there and just go and sit, because that's my favorite place. Or either downtown, but they're doing so much work. I like to go sit by the Mississippi River down there on the Riverfront Drive. But they're doing so much work down there, it's a hot mess, and parking is not available. So I have to go over in Harbor Town if I want to sit. And that spot is okay. But like I said, I really enjoy being out at Shelby Farms, watching some of the people on the water doing the water sports, just some people on the track walking or running or bicycling. It's just nice and peaceful. So I come out here. This is a nice park. It's a little bit different, but it's nice and peaceful just to kind of sit and clear your mind out by the water and kind of just relax. So that's what I came to do. I said I hadn't been to a park in a while. Let me just go and kind of just chill out and look like I done came up on something. I'm definitely gonna probably come back out here just to see the lights. And first of all, I gotta find out what it is and if it costs something to get in, because I see all this signage where they don't normally have up saying you can park here, park here. They got one with like a carriage, like 2 horses they have up in a carriage. So I guess that's lit up too. I'm just nosy, y'all. Anyway, do y'all have like a light? When I was a little girl, we used to go to this thing called Winter Wonderland. It would be in Sears and Roebuck. We came to Memphis one year from Shreveport and stayed with my grandmother. She took us to this thing called Winter Wonderland, and we would walk through the department store through Sears. And they would have it set up where you go through all this Winter Wonderland in a department store. And then you would see Santa. And does department stores do stuff like that anymore? But there's people even hardly go through brick and mortar stores anymore like that. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. I know y'all probably saying, ooh, the wind is even nice. Out here, the little breeze that is coming through is nice. It's not too bad. But like I said, it's going to get dark here pretty soon. And before this weather turn ugly, I'm going to get my hind tail on to the house. Get home and kick back. Like I said, fry those few pieces of fish, which is going to take a hot 15-20 minutes maybe. And I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get up on the bed because my knees, like I said, I'm actually going to not gonna take any pain. Well, it is pain meds. I'm gonna take a Tylenol, one of them 650 ones. But I'm not gonna take anything much more than that. And I'm hoping that does the trick for me. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here. But I didn't want to let the day go past by doing something. I know y'all didn't want to see me stop. I was going to either try to stand up or sit down in the kitchen and talk to you while I was frying the fish. And I said, they going to want to see that. They want to relax out here with me at the park. Yes, you do. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. Y'all know I'm going to try my best to see y'all tomorrow. But happy Vlogmas Day. What day we on? What day we on? What day we on? We're on Vlogmas Day 6. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild. Okay, that's enough of that. Now I'm gonna have to give y'all my autograph. Anyway, y'all know I love you, but God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. And y'all, if I find out what's going on over here in this park over here, I'm going to bring y'all back with me if I come back. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye.